Professor Kolomaznik, it's an honor and pleasure to have you here. Tell us about your career and your field of research in the last 30 years.
Okay, I graduated Chemical University in Prague, and I cooperate with industry. I spent some times in the US at the Department of Agriculture, Eastern Regional Research Center in Philadelphia. We dealt the optimization of tanning processes. Tanning processes is operation in which rawhide is a product from meat industry to leather. The tanning industry is consumer high energy chemicals and water. And first task, our cooperation with this institute was find the optimum consumption of water, chemicals, electric power, and to keep some work to be not danger, because tanning industry deal with the harm chemicals, and there is a high part of labor work that's unpleasant. The position of workers who work there, and it was practically 40 years ago. Just now the situation much better, because they use the automatization and robotization, many part of this very useful technology.
And you are participating for the first time in our conference, in our summit.
Yeah.
Give us some of the impressions.
Yes, I'm very grateful to attend this conference. It is a very nice place, of course, sort of West, and I met very nice people, and to create potential cooperation, especially about the recycling, not only major polymers, recycling from metals, for example, very interesting. And another, I met for the first time with laureate Nobel Prizes.
For the first time?
It was perfect.
You met for the first time?
Yeah, for the first time, But I'm only small Nobel Prize, Rolex Award for the prize.
Which one did you meet?
I received in 1998. It's from Switzerland. Yeah, that's prize practically opened me to have competition about the receive financial support for some recycling project. Especially I had success with cooperation British Weather Center. We received 3 projects. For the first, Copernicus, Reston, and Libby diesel program. Especially Libby diesel program was very interesting, because we used waste oil and waste fat to produce biodiesel. And then save for the sale and save environment.
So environment is a good part of your career.
Yeah.
Saving and protecting the environment by recycling.
Yeah.
By recycling. My question was, which of the Nobel Prize winner did you meet? Which one?
No, especially just now I met
Marcos.
Yeah, he's from United States, if I'm not mistaken, and we have short time to discuss about my stay in US. It was in 1984. It was then the Los Angeles was Olympic Games, because it was this time was world divided. Yes, it was very, very sad, but just now, especially young people don't understand my situation.
And we presented the sustainability framework. If you're during our presentation, we have 3 pillars of sustainability: science and technology, governments and management, and education and civil society. So one of these 3 legs is broken, everything is broken. How you think, what's your opinion, what's the role of science and technology in achieving sustainability?
I think that is very important roles, and it is necessary to work and create the team people, which members must be on the high level theoretical, high level practical, and high level about the friendship, because there is far away situation when only one single scientist can solve such difficult and very important task, because this is cooperation. Technology, mainly physics, math, and economy, and law. Yes, maybe accept special condition of countries, and I think that it's very useful and very important to create a team, international team. England, Canada, Italy, Germany. For example, this European project, Lipidisa, it was team from Germany, French, Italy, Spain, Czech Republic, and Slovakia. And every member of this team has specific knowledge, theoretical and practical, and it was fine to solve the specific problems and put problems together, and the result of this must be accepted the government. The government will be very, very important. What is it wrong? It is great bureaucracy, especially European bureaucracy. That's especially this time. When I started, I prepared some project, maybe 13 days, and bureaucracy was 1 week. Just now, I prepared during 2 weeks, but bureaucracy half a year. That's fantastic. It is not good.
So how many years you are working in university?
In Zlín, this is Tomas Bata. I started in approximately 25 years in Zlín. But before I worked in Prague University.
The number of science and engineering students are going down. What advice you could give to new generation in order they
Yes, there is no problem about young engineers. The problem is to go on to solve some problems which is financial for another sources. But what's the economic problems? Because the young engineer wants to establish a family. He wants to have a normal life, and this is economic problems.
Yes.
It is necessary to financial support young engineer. You know, I don't know how to use the word, but in country that's very difficult to accept and to join young engineer with, who has intelligence and who has knowledge to solve this problem. But problem is financial.
Yes, it's financial. So you're saying it's financial problem that above all.
Yeah.
But also, it's not only it's not only financial. It's also that they do not regard science and engineering like a good professions. They feel this is a question.
No, you are right.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure they are wrong, but that was the perception of the society. The perception of society is like this.
Yeah. That's second problem. Yeah? Must society accept them, and they will have to some level, and they must be recognize others.
So, your life has been a fulfilled life.
Yeah, I fulfill
As an academic.
as academic.
So, if you go back 50 years, would you have chosen the same position, the same degree, the same?
Yes, same position. Yes, I don't regret.
You don't regret it?
No. Yes, I am very satisfied. You know.
And what was the best moment in your life?
My best. You mean professional or about the family?
You choose.
No. About the family, when I have two daughters, yes, these ones, and about the professional, when I received the Rolex Award for Enterprise.
Yes.
This is
I'm aware of that.
Small of a
Yes.
prize. It was
Actually, it's a good prize.
yeah. And another that I recognized my country, especially I received some reward from Czech government. But it was 25 after that I received Rolex. that's maybe that it is same every country. Nobody has expert in his country.
I'm gonna. And then, if somebody asks you, I want to change the profession, I become a university professor, you go to the industry, which one you would select?
Just now?
Huh?
You mean?
No, from one person from industry comes to you and says, okay, I want to change professions with you. You go to the industry, I want to be a professor in the university. Would you all have accepted that?
Practically both. I accepted the work the industry and work the research institute and work as education. You know, it is that's optimal to do these activities together, because especially, for example, one problem for the first, I must understand. The second, I must explain it others, and that this is the most difficult and the most important applied for to solve very difficult problems. If I understand well your questions, of course, you need both. You need three cooperation with industry.
I understand, but the question
Yes,
is a
I
little
agree.
bit more tricky. Would you accept to change the profession? He becomes a professor, and you become an engineer.
That's that's difficult to
So your opinion.
to
So
answer.
you do you like that or no?
No answer. But the first must be engineer, and
Yeah.
second maybe you will be a professor. This is engineer. It is you receive this title after successful graduated university, but professor you must have some result for the solution any problems what
Yes, but
is necessary to solve.
would you have found a solution?
I'm sorry.
Solution to go to exchange the post of work. You become an engineer, the engineer become a professor. Would you have accepted that? Yes or no? It's just fun.
Yes,
And then
yes,
why?
yes, yes.
You would have accepted.
No.
So no.
I accept it. I accept
Okay.
it both, professor and engineer.
Okay. Okay. So. Thank-
Engineer is practice. This is for
Yeah.
industry,
Yeah.
and professor is for education.
Thank you very much. We appreciate that you are here. We evaluate your impression about conference, and then we hope you to be with us next year in Phuket Island, in Thailand.
Okay,
So
fine.
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I thank you.